I was hoping to wait until the end of the season to do this, but alas, the Lions just couldn't help themselves and had to get eliminated from the fucking playoffs early. It's not, not like they're gonna, beat fucking 9 on the road. No, they're not gonna fucking beat him. Or beat fucking Ben Johnson on the road either. It's not like the Packers who are down half their fucking starting offense, including their quarterback. Nah, they're gonna fucking win one of their last 2 games. Of course they will. So fucking Packers. Story stays the same. Bears are going to lose in their first game of the playoffs. Packers are going to lose their first game of the playoffs. It's going to be fucking Eagles in the Super Bowl again. Thank you, Lions, for just reinforcing this negative stereotypes about the playoffs. At least in the NFC. At least in the AFC, there will be no Chiefs in the playoffs. Am I right? Well, let's talk about those Lions, all right? There were a lot of concerns coming into the season with losing both their coordinators, especially with as good of coordinators as they were. But, and I talked about it at the end of week 1, how, things are kind of shitty. But after that, things started to shape up a little bit. Just a little bit. They won their next 4 games. They were looking like the Lions that they had been the last couple of years. Offense was firing on all cylinders. Defense was putting up a show. We got a Lee McNeil back in week 5. Things were starting to look up. And they've been 4-6 ever since. So where did it all go wrong? Is it all the coordinator's fault? No, I don't think it really is. The defensive coordinator, I honestly like him better than Aaron Glenn, even though his defense hasn't been performing better, arguably has been worse. But, again, the whole fucking roster's injured for the second straight fucking year. This is literally carbon copy of what happened last year. We were down Kirby Joseph. He might be done for the career. Brian Branch is gone. They have no starting fucking interior guys except for Lee McNeil and Aiden Hutchinson. By the way, Aiden Hutchinson, hold. Don't call it though. Don't call it fucking hold. Just keep getting out all the fucking time. What's Lee McNeil been doing? He's been doing shit since he returned. So we have no interior fucking pressure, and our secondary is so decimated that any quarterback is just gonna walk all over us. We let fucking Jake Browning walk all over us. Fucking Jake Browning, the fucking Bengals. Fuck you. Really? Let fucking Jake Browning walk all over us? But it's hard to really feel bad. It's really hard to, blame them. These are third-string guys that are having to get rushed out here. Third-stringers. So, the defense sucks. The defense fucking sucks again. So, maybe the offense will carry the load this time. They've got, relatively the same amount of pieces. I mean, Frank Ragnow retired. But, that's okay. They still got most of their good offensive line. They brought in a new rookie tight end. Not a wide receiver, tight end. Isaac Tesla from the draft. So, you know what? Things are looking up, right? They were, actually. After, week 1 wasn't great, but then they were starting to look like the same old Lions of offensive firepower and moving down the field, and then shit started to hit the fan again. Let's talk about that Eagles game, Talk about that Eagles game. When we went 0 for fucking 5 on 4th down. 0 for 5 and 6 fucking turnovers. 6 turnovers. What are we fucking doing? And you know why? Because Dan Campbell wasn't happy with John Morton, our new offensive coordinator. So what does he do? Just turns over, takes the reins. Hey, everybody. I'm Dan Campbell. Bite kneecaps. Wow. Whoa! Whoa! We're just gonna go for it 5 times on 4th down. Win a field goal and win us the fucking game. So we lose to the Eagles. We just been like trading wins and losses since the 4-1 start. Till recently. Finally lost back-to-back games. First time since 2022. Woohoo! I think it's time to realize that Dan Campbell should not be calling play on the offense. He can't do it. Like, obviously, Dan Campbell, the reason why the Lions got into this position to begin with as a team over the last few years is because of his aggressiveness. You know, I get that. But there's a point when you are getting the first downs. They were going like 0 for 20 on 4th down at one point. Eventually, you gotta stop going for it. Kick the fucking field goal. Punt the fucking ball. We have a great punter. We have a great field goal kicker. And you don't fucking use them. What's the point? We're looking like the goddamn Chargers over here. And even when he does go for on 4th down, it doesn't make any sense what he's utilizing here. Oh yeah, Frank Ragnow retired. Apparently that decimates the entire fucking offensive line. The offensive line looks like ass now. And so they can't run the fucking ball. David Montgomery, what's good at fucking using him if you're never gonna have him on the field? He doesn't do shit anymore. Jahmyr Gibbs is only a receiver now. They don't even try to run the ball anymore. Last, 2 games now, they've just completely abandoned the run in the second half. And it wasn't like the run game was it's not like the run game was doing great, right? It was pretty bad. But they were getting chunks. They were diversifying the play calls here. Why abandon it? You really think fucking Jared Goff can throw it exclusively in the second half? No, we can't. No, we fucking can't. I don't know if I swear to God, I think somebody from my 600-pound life could move better in the pocket than Goff could. He can't fucking move in the pocket. I swear to God, if I see him just take another fucking sack because he cannot run to save his fucking life, I'm gonna throw this amoeba with the walls. It's fucking ridiculous. And yeah, he's not getting great protection, but it's not the worst protection in the world either. It could be the fucking Chiefs. Hell, the Chiefs look better than this shit because Patrick Mahomes has fucking legs. Or at least he did until he tore them. But Goff can't fucking move. So every team's formula on defense when they play the Lions is the same thing. Just blitz every fucking time. They don't have a... Goff cannot throw the fucking ball. So he's not going to hit his... And then when they do actually complete passes, they're to Jahmyr Gibbs for a screenplay. They're to fucking Mr. Nobody receiver number 5 on the team. Or to fucking Isaac Tesla for one of his 4 good catches per game. And then they just don't use him for the next 20 minutes. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, who the fuck are those guys? Oh, what about Sam Laporta? Oh, sorry. Another fucking injury. He's out for the year. But we have two all-pro wide receivers. 2 all-pro wide receivers, and you don't even fucking use them. If you're gonna throw the ball, at least throw them to the people that are supposed to catch them. And it's been on full display. Everything, all this accumulations and accommodations. Oh, but sorry, Frank Ragnow was going to come back. Frank Ragnow's going to come back. Well, he's going to come out of retirement. He saw how shitty the offensive line looked without him. He said, fuck it. I don't want to be seen as this guy who just abandoned my fucking team. I got through hunting season. I'm ready to play football again. Turns out he's going to the fucking camp, and then to do the evaluation, he has a grade 3 hamstring strain. How did he even... How did he even walk into the door? How did he even walk inside the fucking door with a grade 3 hamstring strain? Let alone not even know he had one. What the fuck? So there goes that hope. And then the Rams game comes. They play Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, wow, such a great fucking quarterback, Matthew Stafford. And then guess what? They get torched. They get absolutely torched. And they completely abandon the run game in the second half. They get fucking torched. And then comes Aaron Rodgers. Final home game of the year, folks. Aaron Rodgers is in town with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, 41 years old, coming off an ACL tear. This guy can't do shit. That's what we all thought. Until he torched the defense again with fucking DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf went up to a fan and just started fucking boxing with them. He started in the mat. Oh, you talking about my mama? And this is what the rest were doing. Oh, I just love looking at walls. Oh, instead of looking at what was going on in the fucking field. So DK Metcalf stays in the game, and guess what? DK Metcalf isn't a very important player of the fucking team. You guys know Alex Anzalone is not a cornerback, right? We don't need to drop him back in coverage. He's a linebacker, for fuck's sake. So of course he's gonna get torched. He got torched by a fucking running back because he gave up on the play thinking that it was a drop. Why would you do that? So of course Aaron Rodgers pulled off some more Aaron Rodgers bullshit in Ford Field, and the Steelers fucking win. Because apparently we can't get any fucking catches unless we commit offensive pass interference, pass interference on the last fucking play. -3 yards in this third quarter. They had 0 in the last 2 games. They have had 0 net yards of offense in the third quarter. You can't win football games in only playing 3 quarters. There's not 3 quarters in a triangle. There's 2 halves. See? Oh, but the Lions still had a chance. They still had a chance. Down 5. Down 5. They still had a chance. They were driving. But they could have been down less points. If you know what Dan Campbell did in the first quarter when we had a 4th and goal from like the 5-yard line. You take the fucking points. You take the fucking point. Take the fucking field goal. It was down. You were down 3 points at the time. Take the fucking field goal. Take the field goal, Dan. Then you would have just taken the game-winning field goal. None of that end of the game shit would have mattered. You win the game, you're still in the playoff hunt, and you win the game, and fuck Aaron Rodgers. But no. You didn't take the points because that's just my coaching style. That's just how I coach. Then maybe we'll fire you. Because you can't win football games like that. You can't win championships like that. You know how depressing it is that we were up 17 points in the NFC Championship just 2 years ago and we lost? Now was our chance. The window is closed. I don't care what people say. Unless they can, solve the injury problem, we're done. Like they could really overhaul the whole defense. But if they all get hurt by week 6, what's the point? It's not like Brad Holmes going to do any of that anyways. Made 0 trades at the deadline. I think in total, between the last 2 seasons, he's made 1 total trade, and that was for Zadarius Smith because he had to do something to solve the Aiden Hutchinson problem. Aiden Hutchinson's healthy this year, so guess what? No trades. No trades. No trades. No trades. So what do they do from here? What do they do from here? I don't know. I don't know what they do from here. You're going to go into next season. Everybody's going to be healthy. But again, they're going to get hurt by week 5, week 6. And they're going to play the same game again. If they're not going to invest in the offensive line, then trade David Montgomery. He'll do shit. Get some capital for him. Trade Goff. Get a quarterback that can move more than 2 steps out of the pocket before he's sacked. That would help diversify the offense a little bit, wouldn't it? And I know that's not a controversial take, but they gotta do something. I don't think Goff's a bad quarterback, but if they're not going to give him the protection that he needs, then why keep him? And about that fucking defense, maybe instead of overhauling the whole defense again, maybe you get rid of the strength and conditioning team that somehow can't keep these fucking people healthy. This is 2 years in a row now. 2! I'm sick and tired of it. Really sick and tired of it. Because with that flag at the end of the game, that was their Super Bowl window. Slammed shut. Tigers window, slammed shut. When am I ever going to see one of my fucking teams win a championship? Ever? Or is it never? Someone tell me. Maybe it'll be the Pistons this year. Pistons are out to a right start. Maybe the Red Wings. They're doing good this year too. What bullshit could they fuck up now? It really hurts to be a football fan right now, folks. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, my arm's on fire. My arm's on fire. Lesson B, folks. Take the points. It could win you a Super Bowl.